everybody, this is my first plan with me video, and this is going to be a walkthrough of my May spread, and then I'm going to put some music on and you can see how I plan for June. Before I start, thought I would answer a few questions I've had from a few people about my planning. So I plan every morning. I do a miracle morning by Hal Elrod, and in that miracle morning at the very end when I'm drinking my tea, I sit down and I do my planning for the day, for each day, and I go through all my monthly spreads. It takes me about maybe 10 to 15 minutes depending on how many spreads I have. I do it at my desk that is kind of in my office area. I don't do it in this space because this space is close to a window and good for videoing, but it's not where I actually do my planning every morning. I don't plan with any music or candles or anything. It's peace and quiet before the kids get up. Now that it's spring, I can hear the birds chirping and the sun is just rising, and it's a really peaceful time for me to plan. When I'm making my spreads for the upcoming months, I don't usually sit down like I am going to today and do them all at once. Within my miracle morning, I usually have 15 to 20 minutes left within my time that I can kind of pick and choose. So when it becomes closer to the end of the month, I start just drawing in new spreads as the time goes on. I don't do it in one big chunk. I kind of do a little bit every day leading up to the new month when I have time. So there's some questions that I'm hoping will help you with your planning. If you have more questions, please drop them below and I'll answer them about my planning. So let's get into it. This is my cover that I made, and it's just made from cheap vinyl or faux leather, and I followed a video from A Life in a Bullet. It was a really good video, and I've made lots of these covers now, and this is mine. So in my cover, I have my perpetual calendar, which I sell on Etsy and on my or through me or at the Gypsy Soul in Strathroy, and it's just a calendar where you write everything in. So I do have June filled out here. This is a little note for me to remember something coming up. June, so I'll be using that in my calendar to come. And then after the perpetual calendar, I have a little insert from Goulet pens, and this has just bits and pieces of everything. There's lots of blank places still, but it has my Tombos, my different colors. See more blank spaces, my updates for the kids that are still to come, my intentional life calendar, and then just my whole intentional life stuff, and then my Zentangle ideas. And then after that is my Lutrum that I am currently working in. And so we will flip to May. So this is the beginning of May. This is my memories page, and this is my Feeding My Soul. My Feeding My Soul is kind of like a self-care tracker, but it's something that actually fills me up. I do enjoy getting my hair cut or having my nails done, but I don't feel like that is something that feeds my soul and carries me forward and keeps me in the happy zone. So these are the different things that I'm trying to keep track of every day. Do I something that fills my soul? Then my habit tracker. So I use this Zentangle that I kind of just made up today, or this month. It's a little flower. And then I do my sleep tracker. I haven't added anything this month. It's been kind of a busy month. And then I have a gratitude log, and I did a circular format this month, and I absolutely love it, and I'm gonna do that again this month coming up. And then I have my mood tracker, which was a Zentangle of a moon, and it's turning out beautiful. I absolutely love this. It was so much fun to do too, so it was really great. And then I did my spring cleaning tracker, which I haven't done very much of. I got one bedroom done, half the mudroom done, the bathroom done, and the fridge done. And that's, in the inside of the car done. And that's it. So I have a big house still left to do. My monthly intention so this will be May and June. So this will be halfway filled out. It flips over to June and grateful. So there'll be 3 sections that are, will be filled out once. I'll have to come back once I'm in my June tracker. This spread is on Etsy if you're looking for it. You can do an instant download and it will go right to your computer and you can print it out. It is based on NZ Spencer's Plan With Me, Lunar Abundance that she's doing. And then I have my reading tracker for the Boho Berry book club. Next I have my May calendar. That's getting pretty full. And then my Simply Breathe Now. I tried this calendar for my Simply Breathe Now, which is the typical bullet journal calendar, and then I kind of tried to do like a weekly log of all the things I have to do and when to do them. It's kind of worked out. I'm going to try again this month and keep it and see how it goes. And then I have my goals and projects. This is a new spread as well this month, and I'm kind of liking it. I'm going to try it again. It's also inspired by Boho Berry. Cara Benz. She kind of does this on her weekly page. I think it's her weekly that she does it. So, but I'm doing it for like the whole month. And then this is my brain spread where I chunk up all the different things I have to do and put them down. The spread was really working for me for a long time, and now I feel like things are just getting stuck. So I don't know if it's just I need to really reflect on what's on here or if I need to change up my spread. And then we get into weekly daily hybrids. These are also available on Etsy, my Etsy shop, if you would like this spread that you can instantly download. So these are the weeks. I made some mistakes. I was still in April for 2 weeks. and this is the current week we have now. So now I have one more week. If we flip back to the calendar, it's right here. So right now it is the 23rd. So most of this week falls within May. So I'm going to leave that week and put that in here. And then I am going to go into my June spreads. So the way I do plan out my June spreads, like I said, I don't usually sit down and do them all at the same time. I do them kind of in chunks. I go and kind of count out my pages, and I have these little sticky notes that I use every month, and I put, so that's my monthly review that I need to do. And then I'm going to have my memories page, my monthly intention. Then I have my habit tracker. I have my feeding my soul, which I'm not sure how I'm going to fit that in this month because I've changed some things around. So I have that here, but I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet. My gratitude log. And then we have my mood tracker and the calendar. And then myself for Simply Breathe Now, and it just keeps going like that. So that's how I plan when I'm doing. So if I'm like, oh, I have 5 minutes, memories is really, really easy, and so is gratitude. So those are both just usually titles and don't need a lot of things. So I might do those and then just leave it, and then I'll come back another day and I will be like, oh, I have a good 15 minutes. I'm going to spend it drawing out my habit tracker. So that's how I usually do it. But today I'm going to put some music on for you, and I am actually going to draw this out. So that's my monthly review. Well, I won't do that. And then we'll start with memories. All right, so let's get to it. Okay, so that's it. So just to quickly walk you through what I did my memories page. I'll leave my monthly intention spread for when the new moon comes, which is halfway through June. And then I did my habit tracker, and I'm going to try and do feeding my soul, my one line going up on the side of my habit tracker. Then I have my gratitude log, and I'm going to do the same as last month. I'm going to do it in a circle. And then I'm going to do, for my mood tracker, I'm going to do a Zentangle sun. So I'm going to put my moods with a Zentangle, and each line will have a certain Zentangle. And then these whole squares will also be, or flames will also be a Zentangle. So I'm looking forward to seeing how that turns out. Then my monthly calendar with June. And I don't usually use the notes section, so hopefully that's enough space. We'll have to see. We'll try it. And then I'm going to do my sleep log there. My Simply Breathe Now, my week at a glance, kind of what's happening over the month, and then my running to-do list over here and what week I should be probably getting done. Projects and goals, not a lot of color right now, but I'll add that. Oh, and I forgot to add the title up here for my brain. And so we'll just add that. My brain. This is everything that kind of hangs out my brain. I need all the categories I need to kind of remember, and then that's it. And so after that, I have a secret spread that I'm going to do, and I'll post it in a couple of weeks, and then I will get right into my weeklies. So that's the beginning of June. So if you have any questions or comments about how I set up my month, I would be glad to answer them. Please list them below. And this has been a bit of a long video, so thanks for sticking with me, and have a great day.